consider this hypothetical. If you are on your deathbed and your son had just died, or your daughter or your child had just died 10 minutes earlier in a car crash, you will die in 10 minutes. You have the choice now to choose whether you find out if your daughter or son or child dies in the next 10 minutes. Do you take the opportunity or do you not? Do you find out whether they died or not? Now, I think most people would say that they would rather not find out that their kid died. And I think that makes sense. And I agree. But at the same time, I just don't know that in other situations I would rather not know things, right? The question is, do you really want to know everything? And I think the answer, barring that circumstance, is just yes. And the reason why is because I can get over it. It will make me stronger. I will become more real to the world. I think there's a fundamental value here. There's something about being human that makes us want to be connected to the world. Um, I think that there's a lot around us to process, and that there's these little worlds that we make up for ourselves to try to live a story, live a narrative that we do just want to imagine for ourselves. But I think there's something so empowering and something that we've lost in like the latest generations in being able to live in your real world and still succeed, right? We build up so many fake worlds for ourselves. These delusions of, and it's gotten popular to be delusional, right? To say, oh, maybe this person actually does like me. Maybe this person's just pretending that they don't like me. They don't know that they're my boyfriend or girlfriend yet, right? And I think that that's really interesting. It's a really interesting cultural shift, but I also think that is one that's probably harmful, if I have to guess, because people are living less in the reality, in their real world, and in what actually matters, right? The connections around you, if they're fake, if they're imagined, if you're imagining problems with your connections, if that insecurity is getting in the way of everything that you're doing in your life, then I would say that you're losing something that you could have otherwise had, right? If your insecurity isn't based on something real, then what is it based in? And then why is it present? How is it present, right? We're so used to living in these worlds, in other worlds, right? In movies and shows and video games and anything else. And that's okay. But at the same time, there's a limit to it. And being in the real world, even if you gain so much in this virtual world, right? If you're the best player in a video game in the world, in a really big video game in the world, there's something about it one day where you'll get off one day and you'll go, hey, what am I doing with my life, right? What am I doing? I'm getting all of this on my computer in this other world that I have to log into. Same thing in all the other ways, right? If you're pretending that somebody loves you or that you love somebody, worse, you live in that world. You have to log yourself into that world every day when you choose to decide to believe again. And there's nothing wrong with believing, of course. But at the same time, there's something great about living in the real world, about living in the world where things happen through evidence and through things that you can concretely point out. This shows that this person loves me, right? This They tell me they love me, that probably means they love me, or I feel like I love them and I love their character and I exhibit all the symptoms of love. That's why I probably love them. And that's kind of what I'm saying. When somebody wrongs you, whether you choose to find out or not, I would just much rather know, right? Because if you don't, then you're going to live in the delusion that they're still your friend. But if you don't know, if you do know, sorry, then you can get over it. You can do something better with your life than spend time with them, right? And I don't really get it. Why people choose not to know things that will hurt them indeed, but will make them stronger. It's kind of this same push that you have on Instagram Reels and a lot of content in our world today where that is towards shorter attention span and a shorter reward pattern in general. Like the whole buy now, pay later thing is kind of like, oh, yeah, I'll pay for this later. Because when I realize they're not my friend, when I need them to show up for me, they won't. And I'll pay for it later. But I'll buy it now because they're my friend. Anyway, those are my thoughts for the day. Today is day 15. I am currently not home. So this is my upload for the day. I hope that was good. Okay, goodbye. This is completely uncut. So I hope I did well. Let me know. Bye bye.